Well, good morning and welcome to this week's edition of Coffee with a Coach. Last week I was in the Midwest with one of my big clients out there, and I was out there as they rolled out a new performance management system. Part of my role in sort of getting it off the ground was to work with the teams of managers, but then I spent the majority of my time working with the employee groups, and I had a lot of sessions, I think about 9 total, about an hour in length, and I talked to them about how the program worked, and how they would work with their managers and set goals throughout the year. And then, most importantly, number one, they would do the job, and secondly, they would document what they did. Now, a few of them pushed back a little bit and had some questions, and so I think maybe out of frustration, I sort of narrowed it down by saying, listen, why don't you just work every day like you own the place? I bet there's been times you've run across people and said, you know what, she walks around here like she owns the place. He's walking around here like he's the owner. But you know, the more I think about that, the more that might be the answer. If you really were the owner of the place that you worked, would you not do things differently? If you were the owner, you probably wouldn't tolerate people who were goofing off. You wouldn't tolerate waste. You wouldn't tolerate people taking things on company time and not giving their best effort. If you walked around in the hallways of where you worked, you'd pick up trash off the floor. You wouldn't leave a customer standing out there without somebody engaging them. If you were the owner, you'd do things a whole lot differently. Same thing works for us. A long time ago, I came in my home office here, and my daughter was over in my printer, and she was pulling paper out of there, and I asked her what she was doing, and she said she needed some drawing paper. And I got really upset. But then I thought about it, and I said, you know, when I worked for a big company, I'd have no problem taking paper home, no problem taking pencils home, Post-it notes, because I didn't own the place. Now that I'm the owner and I buy that paper with my own money, it makes a big difference. I'm not proud of that, but it is kind of what it is. So think about that for you this week. A lot of people I know worry about job security. Gee, am I going to be around if there's a next round of layoffs? But if you really want to add value, think about what would happen if you actually own the place. I bet you'd spend time every day thinking about ways to do things more efficiently, some new ways to better treat your customers, some new ways to solve really complex problems, maybe new ways to make money and increase revenue, increase sales. If you were the owner, you'd probably spend time even after work thinking about how to make things better, even on the weekend. I know that's a lot to ask of an employee, but really, if you're interested in growing your own ability to be viable in your organization, what a better way to do it than to think of yourself as the owner. So this week, as you're going about your business, ask yourself, if I was the owner of this company, would I be doing what I'm doing right now? If you're not, change the behavior. I'm interested in your job security. I know you are too. So it's just a suggestion to kind of get you thinking that way. Hope that's helpful for you. Hope you can do something with it. And again, I hope you'll join me each week when I put something new together, hopefully for you. And so anyway, have an awesome week. I'll see you next week on Coffee with a Coach. Bye-bye.